First and foremost, I'd like to give our praise to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and love and salutations to the brothers that teaching the word of sincerity and the truth all across the four corners of the earth. Got a quick lesson tonight on how this place is America is spiritually Sodom and Egypt. Spiritually Sodom and Gomorrah and Egypt.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, verse 9. It said, the thing that have been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun.
So let's talk about like the past civilization that we had and all the empires. They was all, there ain't nothing new under the sun. So all this stuff that we see today, it done happened before,
Yeah, another cool.
Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 3 and 15. That which have been is now, and that which is to be have already been, and the Most High required that which is past. So everything that we see has been once before, man. These spirits that we see on the earth, that's why they come back doing the same thing, man. The people that didn't believe in Yahushua, all right, back then when he walked the earth, the same people don't believe now. The people that follow Yahushua back then, they're following Yahushua back now. The people that was gladiators, within Greek and Rome, they're gladiators. Again, within this modern Greek and Roman Empire, which is America, man.
They might play the NBA or some shit, or boxing, but it's the same shit.
Yep.
Same old shit.
Same setup. The entertainers.
Yep. Gonna sing and shit. They was doing it then.
Yep.
There's always somebody out there doing their thing, and it's still right now. Good.
And this Revelation 11 and 8, and their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city, which is spiritual, is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified.
This spiritually be called Sodom and Egypt because they doing those same things that Sodom and Egypt was doing back in the day. They like gay walk around with gay rights and what else we get? GMO foods.
Yeah. Just the whole
setups.
The whole setup, the infrastructure. You got the phallics, which is the worship of a erect penis, which goes back to Egypt. You got the pyramids everywhere, man. Look on the dollar, you got the pyramid. You got the sun god worship. The calf, Baal, all those things go back to ancient Egypt, man. These are the same deities that they were worshiping in ancient Egypt. They're just modernized in this day and time, man. The queen of heaven, the worship of the woman, that's heavy here within America, man. Now these things have just been modernized, man. And people worship through the form of technology more now, man.
I looked up same sex, and I'm gonna get some countries but the United States is the forefront. Everybody wanna be like everybody wanna be like America. So a lot of countries follow America. I'm gonna read a couple of them. Same-sex marriage is legal, formed and recognized nationwide in some jurisdictions in Argentina, Colombia, Denmark, Ecuador, Mexico, Portugal, Sweden, Spain, New Kingdom, Ireland, and back in the United States. Well, it's more now, but the United States is the forerunner. So, everybody I'm gonna go to the United States.
Right, they set the tone for this shit.
Because United States, you can do what you want to do.
Yeah.
You can love who you want to love. You can worship who you want to worship. You can basically do the hell you want.
Do it at will.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what they Statue of Liberty, man.
Right.
Which is nothing but he goes back to Libertas. Then you have the sun god Mithras. It's the same setup, man. You have the liberty to destroy yourself, man. You got something, bro?
You got it. Then I got Genesis 1:28.
This is Isaiah 3:9. And show of their countenance do a witness against them, that they declare their sins as Sodom, they hide it, they hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have reward even unto themselves.
Yep, and that's going into Jake during that time, man, within the time of Isaiah, you know, before the Syrians took him down, man. You know, our people was into their sodomy, man, but they learned their way from the heathen, man. You know, because you go into sodomy, the Hamites, you know, which when you go into the Egypt, who ruled ancient Egypt was what? A Hamitic people, man. You know, and Esau, it comes in that same vibration, man, of sodomy and witchcraft, man.
They ain't got the law from anyway, so they ain't gonna do what's right.
The spiritual sodomy in Egypt, man. You know, homosexuality and witchcraft, man.
Yeah. They walking around gay, man. Back then, and they doing it now. Keep going up. 9, 10, and 11.
Alright. Verse 10. Ye say to the righteous that it shall be well with him, for they shall eat the fruit of their doings. Verse 11. Woe unto the wicked, and it shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hands shall be given him.
Now that was it. Decided to make it okay for you to do this shit, man. Walk around gay.
That's right.
Today. And they did it back then, you know. So this that same place, man. Spiritually, Sodom and Egypt.
Nothing new under the sun, man.
Ain't nothing new under the sun.
The same type of kingdom existed on earth before, man.
This ain't nothing new. And folks be thinking, well, you know, they be thinking they doing something new. They ain't doing shit new. This the new wave. Well, whatever, goddamn. They been doing that old shit. You know what I'm saying, though?
And it has changed.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Now that was it. This my last one. Genesis 1:28.
Genesis 1:28.
Hey, I looked up this like LGBT data and demographic. I guess I guess we call it LGBT. Whatever. I guess homosexual. Whatever we call it.
Yeah.
Whites 58%. Latino 21%. Blacks 12%, and more 5%.
Yeah.
So
Esau is bored of witness.
yeah, so they the forerunner.
Right.
They the forerunner.
Yeah.
So and you know they saying it's okay. 'Cause every show you watch, they gotta put that in there.
That's a gay scene or something.
They gotta put that in there.
Showing that they cool with it.
And so and they put like a couple, two a man and man with child that do that. And they all got to do that.
Cause they pushing that influence on the world, trying to make that shit be right, man.
I guess
I got one. Alright, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 19. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldeans' excellency, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And we know that America, you know, is the daughter of Babylon that is speaking of, man. That Babylon that is speaking of, man. You know, because ancient Babylon didn't get the same overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah, man, with fire, man. You know, it was just taken over by the Persian and Medes, man. But this Babylon, America, all right, the excellency of the Chaldeans, because this is the elite's magic wand that they wave around the earth, man, and get these nations, all right, to commit that spiritual fornication, man. You see, but the Lord is going to destroy them just as He overthrew Babylon, man. And it says the same thing, you know, when you go to the book of Jude, you know.
Yeah, you can. Can I say this, bro? Because when America signed that the same-sex act, the same-sex marriage, I remember Putin said America had signed their death wish,
right,
for doing that. But you know they hollering God we trust. They know saying sex is wrong. It's wrong in their eyes and wrong in Yahweh in the Lord's eyes. It's wrong.
Right.
But guess what? They did it regardless. They feel like they feel like it's okay. God ain't God in here anyway, so we gonna do what we want to do anyway though.
They got saved.
That's right.
Right. They don't even got no Most High.
That's
like
right.
You say, he's saved.
Yeah,
That's right.
At least when they talk about in God we trust and they on the money, they talking about Satan.
That's right.
God just a title, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now the peons, you know, they think they talking about the God of the Bible. But that's not what it's speaking of, man. You know? And this is book Jude 1:7. It said, even in Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire, man. And not speaking of hell, it's just speaking of Sodom and Gomorrah, ceased to exist through fire, man. They were destroyed, you know, and their vengeance is they cease to exist, man. You know, just like America gonna cease to exist eternally, man. You know, it's gonna be the fire that's gonna bring this place down. You know, but this is Genesis 1:28, and the Most High blessed them, and the Most High said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, replenish the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth.
Come. And it said, be fruitful and multiply. So, you know, only way you be fruitful is a man and a woman. You know, procreation is of the Most High. So, you're supposed to be with the same sex and man and doing all those abominable things, man, going against the scriptures of the Most High. And the lesson is on just trying to get a description of what we eat. You know what I mean? So we won't get caught up in this shit, man. You know what I mean? And keep that familiar that this their place. This the valley of the shadow of death. This Sodom and Gomorrah spiritually, and you have to keep your eyes open, man, because they got all kind of tricks and shit out here, man, for you, man, to get destroyed. So you know, just keep your eyes, stay focused.
I got one quick.
Yeah, on this one.
This is 2 Peter 1. No, 2 Peter 2 and 5 and 6. And spare not the old world, but saving Noah, the eighth person and preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of ungodliness, and turning the city of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemning them with the overthrow, making them an example to those that I should live ungodly. And basically, that's an example. What happened to Sodom and Gomorrah? It's an example showing you shouldn't live that way.
Right. And it's gonna happen to your spot.
That's right.
Do. So
Yeah.
you know.
And it's gonna happen.
Right. So you know what's coming. Cause this is what they do here.
That's right.
But y'all got something? Alright, with that, hope brother was edified. And first and foremost, we like to give all praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadah. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and love and salutations to the brother that teaches the word of sincerity and truth all across the four corners of the earth. Shalom.
Shalom.